know. Oh. Oh, gave me the instructions. It was, hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey. You already know what time it is, okay? It's Bible Talk time with yours truly, Kiki with the 4 kids. Hey, let's get into it. So before we start off the video, per usual, we're going to start off with a scripture. This is from the book of Galatians, chapter 6. This is verse 9. This is from the New King James Version. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Take note of that. So before I get into this video, y'all already know what you got to do. Hit the bell, because I'm going to need you to subscribe, and then thumbs up, share with a friend. Now let's get into this video, okay? So I've been MIA, okay? Haven't posted a video in about 2 or 3 weeks, and in the beginning I was super committed, like, Lord, I'm going to post a video every week. And then life started lifing, and I was just super discouraged. Like, the enemy literally was like, "No, give you buck," okay? And I was ready to tap out, but God said, "Not today, Satan," okay? So why was I feeling discouraged? So my baby girl Serenity has allergies and eczema, like a long list of allergies. This has been an ongoing issue since she was born, to be honest. It so happened to become severe over the past 2 years. We found out that she was allergic to a lot. We've changed her diet. She was still having a lot of issues with her skin. It was super discouraging because I was taking her to different doctors, different dermatologists. One would tell me this, one would tell me that. So many different prescriptions we tried, over the counter, steroids, natural products, you name it, we tried it. It was not working. I'm so thankful that we finally found a new dermatologist who prescribed her Dupixent. So it is an injection that she will receive once a month for a full year. And it has been a lifesaver, okay? She was crying literally. I cannot make this up. And those close to me know, every night and day. She's 2. So just think, if you're a mom or a dad out there, think back to the days when your child was a newborn, waking up every 2 hours. The thing is, she wasn't even really sleeping 2 hours. Every blue moon, God, it seemed like just when I was on the brink of like, okay, God, I'm finna lose my mind. Those would be the nights she would rest through the night. She would wake up early, but that's okay because I was able to finally get some rest. But it was really driving me insane. I'm here in Texas. I don't have any family. I have 2 close friends down here. It was to the point I had family and friends offering to fly down from Michigan to stay with me until I basically got stable. My husband is a truck driver. He came home 1 week to be with me, help me get a break or whatnot, but I am a stay-at-home mama. He is the breadwinner. Ultimately, he had to get back on the road. So when I say during that time, it was only God that sustained me, that kept me going. I'm so thankful for friends and family. And where I'm going with this video is, when you are in a place like I was in, discouraged, wanted to give up, wanted to throw in the towel, reach out to your spiritual family. Ask people to pray for you. Do not be afraid to ask for help. I am one of those people. I try to handle everything on my own, and I believe a lot of that comes from childhood trauma, which I am trying to work through by knowing that I do have a village. Even if my family is thousands of miles away, a phone call, it works. I'm talking calling my brother, sister, granny, whoever, okay? And they on that line giving me scriptures, okay? They are praying with me. It got to the point I went to Facebook. A lot of things I like to keep private, especially when it comes to my children. But I was that desperate. I'm like, Lord, I need some warriors in the spirit, okay? He tells us in his word, whether 2 or 3 are gathered, okay? And on Facebook, I'm saying it was like 100 comments probably. And people were praying because my baby slept so good that night. Like, I'm like, this was nobody but God. You have to reach out to people. You do not have to do this alone. You were not created to do this alone. God gave us Adam and Eve. That lets you know you were not required to carry it alone. You were not, and you don't have to. That's what we have God for. During this season of my life, it has taught me to lean and depend on him like never before. And just like in Galatians, by holding on, by not fainting, God gave me exactly what I needed. I praised my way through, literally. If you need a few songs, let me know. I will drop them right in the comments to help you to keep going during those times where you feel like giving up. And I just want to remind you, you will go through some stuff. And that's how your faith is built. You have to go through something. And the way this world is right now, the tests and trials that we are going through right now is going to build up an endurance, okay? That in those times to come, we're going to be strong like some soldiers. Okay, we are going to make it. So this video was really short, sweet, and simple. I don't have nothing deep for y'all today, but to keep going, reach out to people. You don't have to do it alone. You don't. This is my word from me to you. Reach out. Ask for help, even if it's one person. And by all means, do not give up on God, because he's not going to give up on you. In the season that you're in right now, remind yourself, right now is not forever. I had to continuously remind myself, at some point, this is going to get better. And I dealt with the screaming and the crying from November up until February. And I'm getting teary-eyed because I'm just like, Lord. I was listening to Ty Tribute, and he said, you turned my mourning into dancing. He turned it. And I was in my prayer room, and I began to turn around because I'm like, wow, God, that's just how amazing you are. We go through these things that seem like it's going to be forever. And just like that, you turn it around for our good. You bring us back to that place of not happiness, but of pure joy. I can wake up and smile and say, you know what, God, that was nobody but you. And I'm glad that I did not give up. That's another thing. When Satan comes, okay, to steal, kill, and destroy, he will plant all kind of thoughts. That is nobody but the enemy. You literally have to cast him down. You have to rebuke him. And you have to be in your word. I started to, I wouldn't say straddle the fence, but I was so discouraged some days I couldn't even pick up my Bible. I would just turn on a worship song. It was to the point where I couldn't even form a sentence because I was so frustrated and angry. Like, God, why are you choosing me? Why do I have to go through this? Why my child? And then I had to take a moment to reflect. Why not my child? Why can't I use her as a testimony for you so that you'll share with other people, hey, I went through this, and if I made it through, you can make it through. So that's my message to you. If I can make it through, you can make it through too. I don't even have my clicker because the battery done went dead. So y'all get down in them comments because y'all know I like discussing, okay? I hope this video blessed you. I pray that you are encouraged, okay? We are going to endure until God calls us home. But until then, enough if you book, okay? Keep fighting for the Lord. I love you, and per usual, be blessed.